Hi everyone, and welcome to the third part of my guide on the Kill Ranrok run. As you can see, Ranrok is always hard to say for me. So, if you want to support me, don't hesitate to put a like and to put a commentary or your remarks or any question you have on those videos. And don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel to not miss the other video, the next video. So we had ended the last part on the flying class. So now we will go to charm classroom. So let's go. I think we can go directly into the guide. So, charms classroom. So again, we will have some pages to take. And so here's the point is to go to the room of requirements. So there is a page there. There will be a Levioso statue here. I advise you to take a few steps back from this statue, because it will be easier to take the page. Because if you are there and you try to do it there, it will be quite hard. Because sometimes the game don't want to autolock this page. So here, when you pass here front of the room of requirement, just reveal the page, because you need to continue your path here to take the astronomy flue and jump on the fences, do a roll, and normally I should do a little jump to avoid falling animation, but you saw the path. So you take the page when you come here, and you begin the quest for the room of requirement. Skip the scene. So the beginning of this quest is quite annoying because you need to follow Miss Weasley, etc. It's very slow, but you will see that after it will be very more attractive. If it means something.
Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room
So
entirely
let's
by
go.
accident. If
I
ever
always
I
enjoy
don't
to
plan
do those
suggest
guides,
to you how to
so
find it
I hope
by walking past that bit of wall,
it will be a
focusing
good
on
part
what you
today.
need. But you've managed to reveal the room on
We
your
will
own.
see that.
While I'm here, we should take advantage of
So
the
yeah, you
moment.
can't do
Now,
anything
where is
to
Deke?
accelerate things
Sneaked
here
past and gone ahead.
in the beginning.
Deke, Professor.
The house
So you
elf I was
come
speaking
here
to in my classroom
and
your first
just
day.
wait
Thought
for
he might help you
Miss
once
Weasley
you
to
find
learn
it.
you
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess.
oh, I don't remember the name of this spell.
This presents the
Evanesco.
perfect
Evanesco, sorry. So you skip dialogue, learn Evanesco. Like that. Okay. And I put it in an empty spell set. You will see why, but it's that empty spell set will be used during the middle of the run, something like this, the second third, I would say, of the run. So there we will put our spells that we just use 2-3 times in the run. So let's go.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent
Okay,
work.
it
You'll
needs
note that
to
you are
be
now in
on
possession of
bind
moonstones,
that you
which we'll
can
discuss
a bind that you can use easily.
Where in Merlin's
Because
name is that elf?
you will see why. It's a hard path. Maybe I will miss some things.
Is that
Not a hard path, but just if you want to do it as fast as you can, it's hard. Because there are some little things that you need to warn. You will see. So let's go. It will be now that
Yes,
we
Professor.
can go normal way. Okay. So Evanesco. So you see, there was one of the little thing you needed to care about. It was to do a good Swift. To be sure to not hand your Swift below those I don't know, this mess. So to not be crouching, to avoid crouching. And that's the point that we will need to focus during this path. You will see. So, oh, sorry. I will just redo it. So, you land after you swift in this area, I think. So, you continue swift. Evanesco. Here, just move a little further.
How does anyone other than
And
Hansen
you do your
get
swift.
stranded here?
Because you saw that I will show you. You see there? I'm not above, I'm not below anything, but I am, my character is moving, crouching. I don't remember how to say that, but you see.
What was that?
And after, you can just do your swift until the end. I saw that it can be possible to do the last Swift further, but I don't know if it saves time. I'm not sure about it, so I will not say it 100% you need to do that, because I'm really not sure. So here it was skip scene, skip dialogue.
Just close your eyes. Imagine the room.
And here you can't skip anything. We will just need to. We will just wait for being in the room of requirements. But I like this scene too. I think it's a pretty beautiful scene. And it's an interesting thing in the lore of, which is related to Harry Potter.
You've given yourself quite
Okay, so when we can move, we will go to the desk there. I don't know the name in English. For this desk, I don't remember it. Desk of description. She said it.
It can identify unfamiliar.
So yeah, it's to identify your items, but we will not use many times. I think just one time here and a second time later. And as you can see, we just do it for the quest because our cloak here, it's always the same cloak that you identify here, and it's a bad cloak. So talk again to Miss Weasley when you can. And you will learn the conjuring spell. Oh, I missed an input, but as I said before, it's not a big deal.
Very good.
Skip again dialogue. Like that. So, as I said before, you put it in the empty spell set, which was empty before, used for those spells that we will not use many times. And so you go in this menu. You can begin with which ever you want. Oh, sorry, don't know the sentence to say what I mean. So you conjure this. It's a botanic table. I will call it like that. So one botanic table. When you have put it, you do 2 escape. Oh, I think I have spam it. I will just reshow it. So when you put it, you do one escape, second escape, go there. It's the potion table, and again, now 3 escape. And you can have an esco on those 2 because you will not need it if you want. It's just a fun fact about the run. So we just do it for the quest. And when you finished your talking with Miss Weasley, we will go to Dada. So again, I will remember you what I call Dada. It's defense against the dark arts classroom. So you go there. You go, yeah. I, I was like, cause you remember that when you first go to Dada to go to speak to Sebastian, you need to pass there to have the shortest way when he is in front of the painting. And so there, that's why I was a little confused. There, you go downstairs and you go there. You skip dialogue. So yeah, we will begin dialogue because we need to wait night. Like that. And just after it, you can do a roll and go straight forward. And you will see on the minimap that is printing. You see? So it trigger the the entering input into the crypt. It trigger it earlier than if you do it the normal way.
My friend, ominous gaunt.
So here we will take all the chests during the very long dialogue of Sebastian. So that's those 3 chests.
What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell
We
you,
will not
I
need
swore
them
to
now,
Ominous I
so
would
we will
safeguard
see
the space.
later for
So please,
equipment,
keep this
etc.
between us. He never confides in anyone.
We will
He's trusted me
let
since the day we
the
met.
surprise for
I
later
wouldn't want to jeopardize that.
if we
He
will
used
need to
sneak
back
in
up
here
some
almost
things.
daily. We've never
Because
been
as I
caught.
said, it's a big RNG problem, the stuff you get during the run. So you skip dialogue. You will learn Confringo spell
Mimic my wand movement.
that you will use
The
many time
incantation
after.
is Confringo. Very well.
So let's go. So here, there is something a bit weird. You don't need to focus on this one. Just wait for autolock on this. And when you can... Oh, sorry. I am doing it, but I just didn't remember to do this. So, put your in Confringo in your spell set. You can put Levioso if you want here, and one Axio, because it will be maybe useful later. So yeah, put your Confringo into your spell set. And when you can autolock this one, do this, left, this, Confringo, left, Confringo, left, Confringo, like this. And you will be able to speak to Sebastian again. So here I show you it slowly, but you can do it very fast. When you can autolock, it's a sign that you can fire on the 3 Brasero. Maybe? I think it's a word in English. And you need to leave the crypt here. It's the only one time where you need to leave the crypt. After, you don't care about leaving, I will say by our feet, the crypt. After, we will just teleport. So it was to speak to Omnis, and we will take the time that the quest need to update, like this, to take the page. And now we can teleport. So we will go to Fig, and I have just a little memo trick to memorize that. You have learned Confringo, okay? So before going to see Fig, you just do something like a rollback and Confringo Axio. Oh, you need to scop to be sure to have it. So just a little trick to remember that you need that page. And we will go speak to Fig. Here it's a skip dialogue. I don't remember if there is a scene. No scene. Just a dialogue. And we will go again
room is called
into
the
the
map chamber, by the
map
way.
chamber.
And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
So just sprint. Don't try to jump here. I think we save more time without jump. And as you can see, our character sometimes here, not sometimes, but when we arrive in the corridor before the map chamber, our character block during the sprint. So just repush your sprint input, just to be sure that you're sprinting. And this scene is one of the unskippable scene. So you can use it to do just a little break, because it's I think it's very short. It's very short for that. It's not good for big break, but you can do a little break of 1 or 2 minutes. So I don't know if you need to change clothes because you are too warm, or I don't know. You can do everything you want during those 2 minutes. We will see. I don't know if it's precisely 2 minutes, but it's something like this. Because it's not a break that we take to go to bathroom, for example. Yeah. You will see what is the break later where you can go to bathroom.
And over here, the forbidden
We are used to it because it's in real time it's 4 hour and a half run. So yeah, it's sometimes you need that break. So here it will be. We are near to the end of the unskippable scene. We'll see it.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
Sometimes I was stuck to his portrait of Professor Rackham, because sometimes you need to be near to it to speak with him. So that's just a reflex, but it was not needed there. So here you can skip dialogue. And after that, yes, that's it. Here I have another memorized trick. So you see during this scene Hogsmeade with Professor Fig. He's showing you Hogsmeade. I don't remember where it is on the map. No, it's Hogwarts there. The Orrery. I don't remember, but they speak about Hogsmeade during the dialogue. So that's the sign that our next teleportation will be to Hogsmeade. So let's go. So you often begin. I don't know if there is another time. Most of the time that you teleport to Hogsmeade, it's I will say 95% of the time it's here to the South Hogsmeade flue. Yeah, I think there is just one time where you begin with a teleport to the Great Place, and it's later on the run. So here, go Swift there. Take your utility spell set, and oh, Vault. Okay. So you Lumos on the paint. Swift again. Swift again. Go there. Invisibility. take the chest, swift again, axio the page, swift back, Lumos, so that you can take the butterfly. And now don't do a swift or you will lose the butterfly. Release it, take the chest during the apparition of the page, and take it when it's appearing, when it's already appeared. And go into the broom shop. Yep. You have 1 page to take. And yeah, you can take the little chest at the entrance. Maybe you will have good stuff in it. Skip dialogue. Buy your broom. Oh, I don't have the word. Okay, so take your broom improvement. That's the word. Sorry, I was just searching for. I don't know why I don't remember some words like that, which are very simple. And here I will just check. Okay, I didn't wrote it. So here you can sell all your green items. As I said during the beginning of the guide, you don't need green items, so you can sell them. And if you have many blue items, especially blue items which goes in the same spot, you can sell them too. So I will just sell the tan cloak that I said before, which was a very bad cloak. But you need to keep some blue items, even if they are worse than those you equipped. You will see why later on the run. So leave the shop, go there. Oh, sorry. Go there to take this page. Here, you don't have to do a swift. A swift is always further than the actual spot, but you can enter shops with a swift if you do it right. So it's something like 1 meter, I think. And we will go to Pippin's potion. Oh, take the 2 focus potions. So 2 focus potion and the 2 Maxima potion. You will see that every shop where we go, where they sell potion later in the run, we will always buy Maxima potion. That's why we need money, because Maxima potion are useful in your run. And the focus potion, I will say when you will use one of them, but the last one, you will keep it until the end, okay? And you need to care about that. So when you finished your buyings here, retalk again to Pippin's, because you want to take this quest. So this quest is a delivery quest, where you need to deliver some invisibility potion, but we will not deliver them, and we will keep it for us. Keep them for us. So go there, behind that wall, press invisible, take that chest, map button, and teleport to Great Place. So here, we'll go on the left. Oh, okay. We'll go there. Yeah, 1 page to take, so focus it. Invisibility there. Invisible chest. What I did here, because we know when we are used to it, that if we do a swift here in this direction, we will be further than the entrance of the bridge. Okay, so what I did here was to turn at the end of my swift. You can train it, but now if I focus it, I will not be able to do it. I know me. Yeah. I will not be able to do it again. It's something like muscle memory, but it's possible to do it. So here, as you can see, there is a flying page, so we will take it. Again, another page here. Here I train my swift jump with this little cliff. Another flying page. Swift again. And here you can enter with a swift, but as I explained before, it's very hard to do it. It's just a reflex that we can have. But in this shop, I don't get it so much. I don't know why. There are shops where I enter with Swift and those where I have a hard time doing it. So by one tentacular and by one mandrake.
When a young one makes a wise purchase, I can tell you'll go far.
And as you can see, we were behind her, but when we finish our buyings, we are in front of her. So that's a little time save, but always good to know. Oh, no, don't do a swift. When you leave the shop, you do just little bunny hops. Here, swift, re-swift. So, focus on passing in this angle. If you take this angle with your swift, you will be able to pass. But as you can see, if you don't do swift, oh yeah. So you can pass like this, okay? But if you are going there like this, you will not be able, and you will need to climb. That's why I say to you to focus on your swift here. Do it like this, again like this. You can pass invisible there. You take the invisible chest because it's a little. You can pass invisible there and take the chest after, but sometimes it doesn't work. So it seems a little unprecise. So I prefer going a little below and doing my invisibility here. So when you have taken the chest, go there. So you can pass on the cliff like that. Axio the flying page. Swift again. And when you saw the window operation in the left top corner, so it's the sign that you can put your broom, that you can put on your broom. So now that we can do it, we will just fly until our next place. Okay, so when you arrive here, focus your minimap and take this flue, okay? You can do another thing to see where are your landmarks. So you can do Revelio on your broom, and as you can see many things with your Revelio. So it can be useful in the beginning when you begin to learn the run. It can be useful. So come here and take this page, put your broom again, and we will go to the next quest. And so we really need to remember something here, because it's something that at beginning you can miss, because it's the point where you need to put your talent points. Those points can be missed easily because it's take that flue. Okay, those movements. As I said to you, I'm very bad with my broom. So come here. You wait for the day to be able to do the quest, and here you spam your N input. So it's for talents, and you will get Maxima potion. So just improvement on Maxima potion. And the other one is I was just not remembering it. It's Confringo talent. So it does that when you put a Confringo on an enemy. It splits in 2 fireball after damaging the main enemy. So now that we are good with our talents, we speak to Fig, skip dialogue. You live
This is
directly in Swift, and we don't care about this stopwatch. Pass invisible there, kill the first one, and don't forget to collect every loot here. It will be very important, because you have many stuff that you can loot there. Kill the one on the right, kill the other one on the left. You pass there, you take this letter,
directly
and
from
now
Ranrok.
you can directly leave doing Swift. And so here, we will take advantage of something. So I will take a break to explain you. Now, as we have Incendio, and there are some enemies which have sorry yellow shields or purple shields. So when you see those enemies, you know that you can spam your incendio on them. You can try to spam your incendio on them. Sometimes it will not work. Sometimes it will work very well, and you will be able to spam it. But they will take the damage. So that's why we want to take advantage of that situation. So we will see it. So, as you can see, I spammed 3 times my Incendio. So that's really better than just 1 time. You can use the throw objects too. There are many ways to do fast your... Oh, shit. I did a bad thing there. Okay, that was not so bad, but yeah, as I said, you will find your way to doing fast fights. So as I said, you can do Revelio to see if you are not missing loot. So the two here are no loot from enemies. Okay, so you focus on taking the enemies' loot, because you can have some stuff in them. And you wait for Fig to open the door here.
It's locked.
And enter with a Swift when it's done. And you just go up like this. So what I do here, I will explain before talking to Percival Rackham. So what I do here with my mouse, I do just a Swift. I begin it straightforward. But on the end of my Swift, each time I just do this with my mouse. I go a little on the left to be sure to do the circle stairs well. Yeah, and so talk to Professor Rackham and skip dialogue. Now, Swift, jump again to avoid falling animation, and press F. If you press F very fast, you can avoid the apparition of the input. It can be very, very fast. Here, if you have done a Swift to the door, take a little step back to make appear the F input to enter the door. So here I do a little thing that I find funny, but normal way is to take stairs here. But my little funny thing that I do every run is to run here, do a jump, and land here like that. It's just funny tricks. If you want to train your movement in the game, can be a funny way to go there. So now we will just Swift. Oh, you will get used to Swift. We use it so often now in the run. Every movement is with Swift. Oh, here we will equip our new gear to be sure that we will have as many damage as we can. So we will see it on our offense item, because as I said, we don't care about defense items. So yeah, we have a better scarf. Yeah, so that's cool. Why I was thinking now, it's because sometimes I prefer if I have, for example, I have an example. I think with the cloak. Okay, you see that here I have a 22 offense cloak and a 22-4 offense cloak. Okay, so there are two blue, so I don't care. I put the better one. But if I equip the better one, but if the 22 offense clock was a pink one, I would, or a legendary, I would I would equip that one. I would prefer that. I would prefer have less offense damage, less offense, but having a better quality item, because it's for, again, later in the run. You will see it in time. And oh, I will see for the outfit. Here, that's the example. Okay, I just needed that one. Here, I prefer taking that one than this one, because it's a pink one. Because as you can see, you can see it. I can explain it better. As you can see, you can apply tier 2 trait in this one, in pink one, but in a blue one you can just put a tier 1 trait. That's why I prefer taking a pink one. So yeah, we are good with our equipment, and let's go.
These are never a welcome sight.
So here it will be Expelliarmus on the big one, and W to throw, not W, Z, and Confringo. Go on the second one, Incendio, and you can do Ancient Magic on the third one to be fast.
These look
Axio, this one. As you maybe noticed on my other vid, I have a trick to go on this platform, but it's so how do we say? It's so inconsistent that I will not advise you to do this. I prefer doing a safe guide than a maximum risk guide. But yeah, you can go on the platform with a Swift. It's possible. But it's very hard, even if I trained it during many hours. So go there, Incendio, Expelliarmus, throw his weapon onto him. No, I don't want it. Okay, you saw? I didn't want him to jump, so we see that a soldier will jump when there is a sound like and he's preparing to jump. You see it, and so when you see it, but you don't have any cooldown, so you can't do a spell on him to you can't do a damage spell on him to avoid him to jump. You can do an Axio. Axio can be used for that too. So you avoid him to jump, and you are able to destroy him before jumping, because if he jumps, you lose some seconds. That's why I do it like this. I will just... Okay. I was just seeing the timer of the vid to not
not
be...
making this easy on me.
many time later than 1 hour. So here, after destroying the last soldier, you run here, you jump on the fence, and you jump again on the platform. And here you can do a little trick, but sometimes you're not able to do it. We don't know why. It's I will say 90% of the time you can do it, but sometimes you can't. So sometimes you need to do it the normal way. But yeah, as you can see, it's often possible to do it that way. You can do a roll or a swift here. So now that we have seen, okay, I will just show you something. Here you can see that it will be normally you do it using those dimension portal. But here with the trick we just saw, we can go directly up, jump on the platform. You axio, so you need to be at the edge, okay? You don't need to be totally at the edge, but in this area, we will say in this quarter of the platform, and you can axio the ring there, even if it's not unlock, if it's not auto lock. Sorry. Jump. Oh, so you need to sometimes axio don't want to release. That's a thing. You can know it now. So yeah, you release your axio, you take the chest, you go on the platform, and again do some auto attack on it. Two combo or 4 photo attacks. Of 4 auto attacks. So when you get here, you take your focus potion, and here we don't have many damage with our stuff, so we will need to do more spells than usual. But if you have good stuff, Expelliarmus and throwing their weapon on them can be just enough. Sorry. Like that. No, I didn't want to do it that way, but that's okay. Oh no, that was a bad incendio, sorry. And yeah, I was forgetting one of my first advice for a fight, but it can be the case sometimes. So yeah, I just remember you one of my first advice for fight. Before doing an incendio, if it's on a movable, I don't know if we can say that, but yeah, I think it can be used. So yeah, if it's a movable enemy, axio it before doing incendio, and you will be sure to have a good incendio. Or there is one situation where you don't want to do that. If there are many enemies in the area of effect of the incendio. Here, if that's the case, if you are in this situation, do a swift to go in the middle of those enemies and do an incendio. It's better than doing axio on one of them and doing just incendio on one. But it's those advice are just logic. If you play the game, you will not need me to notice them. Here you can do some auto on this platform before axio the ring here, but it can be tricky. So if you want to do it the right way with axio on the ring we had behind, you can do it like that. It's always possible. You have some Wiggenwell potions there before stairs? Normally we will don't need them, but you can take them. Okay. So yeah, in this chest is some Wiggenwell potions, so maybe you will not need them. No, it's not what I want to do. Equip your Edurus potion. So as you can see there, Edurus potion and Maxima potion are needed for the Professor Sharp's assignment, and focus potion that we used before is needed for that assignment too. And it's to learn Depulso, which is a spell that we will use sometimes in some quest. So yeah, we will need it. So yeah, we will use an Edurus potion just for that, because Edurus potion, if you don't know it, it's just a defensive potion, so not needed in story mode, but we will use it for the assignment. So here, Expelliarmus, throw weapon, confringo, incendio, throw objects at him, because you don't have your cooldown there. Axio one soldier, you can throw objects on him. Incendio. Oh. I thought I could do it on the second one, but no. Okay, I will just wait for the last soldier. Incendio on him. And that's great. So here, during black screen, I took my Durus potion, because you can do it. And now you can take your Maxima, do one ancient magic on the boss. You can come here and do your spell, but we don't have many damage, so I will do a second ancient magic spell on him to be faster. And there it was a choice I made on the fact that I didn't have many damage. But if I had enough damage, I wouldn't use the second AM. But I think I'm not sure of that, but I think it will not be mandatory. I'm sure of that. It will not be mandatory for later to in the next fights to have this ancient magic slot. Okay, and there when we destroyed the boss, when we kill the boss, you need to swift in the direction of the east on your minimap. So that's the place where the bridge, the animated bridge appear, like that. So come here, take the chest. But we had luck on, so here you can skip scene. And, oh, okay, we had luck on stuff, so it was not mandatory to take the chest. Because we don't have a green item in a slot. And so there, it's the scene I said to you that is used by the runner to do a break, so to go to bathroom or to eat something, because it's something like 4 or 5 minutes scene, and you can't skip it. So yeah, it's very useful for that, because it's somewhere in the middle of the run.
He doesn't need pretty pillars. He needs
Not
peace.
sure, not really in the middle, but you are at a little more than 1/3 of the
It's
run,
not enough.
so that's why you want to
want to
use
take
it
away his
to do a
pain.
break. Because the next break will be very long time after that. It will be near to the end of the run, more near to the end of the run than this one. That's for sure. When you see this moment of the discussion, it's the
Very
sign
well.
that
then.
the scene will end near to that moment. And you will need to skip, like this. You can skip scene there. And you go to the right with a swift to enter map chamber. I said to you that you need to go to right, because on the next time where we will have a similar situation, we will not go to the right. So that's why it's important to know that it's just the first time. The first time that you are in this situation, when you have where you have something like a mirror to go in the map chamber, it's on your right. And the next time it will be on your left, and the third time it will be on your back. No, I am saying a mistake. The third time it will not be the same situation, so it will be in front of you, and the fourth time it will be on your back. Because you have 4 keeper, so 4 time. And here we had a scene to skip. It's just a simple thing. You have 4 keepers, you have 4 trials, and when you end the trial, in the scenario, they always say that it's the end of the night, so you need to go to sleep, and you wake up in your dormitory. So you always have at this moment a scene that you can skip. Okay, so there were many things to say again and to explain. So here we will go to Beast Classroom, and we will see why I said to you at the beginning of my guide that you need to put another bind for your skip dialogue. It's there where it's really needed. You will see why. You can take your spell set with 2 slots empty. With 2 slots that you can use here. So skip scene
Welcome, everyone.
and say hi to Gerald, which is the cutest creature of this game. And when you see the animation of the brush appearing in the middle of your screen, take it, put it where you want to put it, but as I advised you, I prefer putting it in the second spell set, and you can directly brush Gerard.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better.
And now you wait for
might
the
come.
other animation here
mind giving
to
me a
feed the beast. You put it on the other, on an input near
What do you
to
suppose
the first one,
taste like to Gerald?
and you
I
feed
like
Gerald.
I think we
So
can
here you
safely
have
say
to
that
wait a
Gerald likes
little
it.
for dialogue, etc.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be
Okay,
careful
so
as you
at
feed
the
and
end
groom
of
them.
all this scene
Miss
dialogue,
Whitting, why
we
don't
will
you
have
show our
a
new
skip scene
student
to do
the measles
directly
in her
after
father's
that.
pen?
And directly
This way.
after skipping the
measles are
scene,
over here.
you can spam your feed button, for example. So you feed one animal and you scop on another, and you will see, and you brush it.
Those two
Feed
don't belong anywhere near
one
this class.
measles and
Coaches
brush
are trained.
another. Go
Her measles
to the
really
teacher
get to you.
and do your other bind to stop her walking. And you can talk to her before she has done her entire path. And go speak to Poppy.
Over here.
So when the dialogue ends with Poppy, you can do 2 or 3 rolls and you will be able to sprint.
In
Do a
fact,
little jump here.
Really?
You can jump
Well,
here
thank
too.
you, I think.
And you will be able to swift normally there. Yeah, it's there. Okay, it's when you see the autosave animation. You can go there, take some money, but it's just to avoid this waste. To do something when you are wasting time. Skip scene. And now it will be mouse down here to show your respect to Highwing. Because as you maybe know, if you're an Harry Potter fan, you need to show your respect to an hippogriff before sympathize with him, and you can spam brush input. As you can see, I brush her before the apparition of the interface. That's why I did it like this. So yeah, you spam brush, and after, when you are brushing her, you can spam your feed button. So skip the scene, skip dialogue. Teleport to potion. Oh, it was short because you need to wait for the quest update. But here we had it. So if you want to go fast, teleport fast to potion, you can go in the menu here. You click on Library Annex, and you see that if you stay with your mouse on it, you have Potion Classroom just behind it. So just 2 click like that, and you are in the entrance of Potion Classroom. And I think we will stop after it. We will see. So skip directly, run, and speak again with the teacher.
Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander.
Okay, we will continue a little. So we will go to the Ravenclaw Tower. So it's to remember where it is. What I'm saying to myself is Ravenclaw is always all the Ravenclaw stuff are in the grand staircase. So grand staircase, Ravenclaw Tower. Never Ravenclaw common room. Always Ravenclaw Tower. Because, as I said before, the Ravenclaw common room is just the place where you wake up. So, okay. We will need our Levioso back. So, what we'll do there? Okay, we will do it like that. We will put Levioso in place of Reparo. We will not need Reparo before a long time. So yeah, Levioso there, Levioso Axio. Like that, you come here. So take care, there will be a flying page today, but we did some explanation, so maybe it will be hard to see it. Normally, it's there when I'm moving, but oh, shit. Okay, there. Ah, yeah. Because you maybe know, but in speedrun, there are many things. When you enter an area, you trigger a cycle of movement of PNG, of NPC, of items like the flying pages, etc. So that's why it was not at the right place, but normally it's above when you are doing this path. Okay, so here we come here to I will show you that. So we come here, we launch the quest, we speak to Mr. Moon and skip scene again when you can. Take the dummy guys and don't follow him for now. Revelio here. So we will take some pages, but it will be a little hard for something. We will see. So take that page, and we have done a Revelio. So we will see that there is one page flying there. So come here, take it, leave again. Cause here you can do the segment I will show you with the flying page I just took there. You can do it entirely when you enter this area. But as you saw, there is a stopwatch. And if you do a mistake of 1 second, you will fail the quest and you will lose time. So I prefer, my safe way to do that is to enter, take flying page, leave to reset stopwatch, and entering again to take the other pages. So I will show you how to take the other pages. So you come there, you jump, reset falling animation, Revelio Axio this page, go there, Levioso Axio, roll, roll again, and you're good. Okay, maybe I can do it now when now that I'm used to it. Maybe I can do it entirely without resetting, but I prefer doing it. I'm just a person that prefer the minimum risk to the maximum. You can take the little chest on the path, and you saw that we took a page in front of the statue with Revelio Axio in the corridor. It's the statue with the secret passage. It's the blind witch, one-eye blind witch. I don't know how to say it in English. So it's the passage to secret passage to Hogsmeade.
The moons, I assume, are an uninspired.
And as you can see, we have taken some pages there because it's very long to speak, Mr. Menu.
It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
Okay, so skip dialogue. I think I see the timer there. I think we will stop just before the path in the infirmary. I think it will be better to do it like this, because there are many things to say there. So yeah, we will just stop here. So we learned Halomora, and we will see the path in the infirmary after that. If I can save. Yeah, I can do it. Okay. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this part of the guide, and that you learned many things as usual. So take care, everyone. Many good vibes on you. Have a great day, etc. And I will see you soon for the next parts. Bye.